This is a citation. It was issued on November 18th of last year on 142nd there in Door Township. It's having a phone while driving. Ms. Chillett, you are here on this citation to do one of three things. First is you could admit responsibility to the citation, or two, admit responsibility, but you'd like to provide some sort of explanation to court as to how or why this happened. Or three, you wish to contest this citation. In other words, fight the ticket at what we call informal hearing. What is it you were looking to do?
Contest.
All right. Then the first thing I'm going to do is swear you both in. If you guys could go ahead and raise your right hands. You swear or affirm that all the information that you're about to testify to is true, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Yeah.
Ms. Chilla, it makes a lot more sense for me to start with the deputy. He has the burden to establish to me why you were issued a citation in the first place. But then after that, you'll have an opportunity to either ask questions or testify on your own behalf, all right?
Okay.
And with that, deputy, you want to pick up the narrative somewhere it makes sense, explain the issuing of this citation?
Yep. On 11/18/2024, approximately 15:39 hours, I was sitting stationary patrol at the Door Fire Department, and I observed Rebecca Chilla that was driving a pickup truck heading, it would be eastbound on 142nd Avenue. I observed her having her cell phone in her hand at the time that she passed me. Through the intersection, I could not tell what she was doing on her phone. I just observed that she had the phone actually in her hand while driving. I then conducted a truck stop on this vehicle and made contact with the driver, who is Rebecca Chilla, who I see in the courtroom today. I advised Rebecca the reason I pulled her over was because she had her cell phone in her hand. She stated that she didn't know she had her cell phone in her hand, but was probably just checking the time on her phone. She said something was wrong with her. She thought something was wrong with her truck clock on her radio. That's why she was checking her phone. I explained to her that the new law explains that we cannot even have the cell phone in our hands. I then issued her a citation for holding an electronic device, first offense.
All right, now Ms. Chilla, what is it you'd like to tell me?
I was actually really flustered when I got pulled over because I couldn't figure out why. Because I do have several earbuds. I had one in my ear at the time. I don't use my cell phone when driving. After having this time period to think about what I might have been doing was I had just left getting the beauty shop, getting my hair done, and I had given her $100 bill, and she gave me $25 change, and my phone is actually my wallet. I keep everything in my wallet. So I was putting the $25 into my wallet and then setting it down. And yes, my clock, there was a problem with my clock, but because that's the only reason I would think when he threw me off, I'm like, I don't know why I don't use my phone when I drive. So that's why I was kind of thrown by the whole thing.
Okay, well, ma'am, you cannot have your phone in your hand while you're driving.
I had my wallet in my hand.
All right, well, then you can't have your wallet in your hand while you're driving either because your phone's with your wallet.
Okay.
All right, the only thing you can do is make a hands-free call or look at your phone if it's dash mounted. Those are the only two options. Otherwise, it's a violation of this law. This law is because people get distracted when they look at their phones, right?
No, I understand all that. That's why I said I was thrown. I don't use, and this phone be in my wallet because I can't carry a purse due to shoulder problems. This doesn't fit in normal.
Why would you be putting away the change you got from the hairdresser after you left the hairdresser and while you're driving down 142nd? That's not a good idea either.
I had a lot going on. I had to be somewhere.
But ma'am, you have an accident earlier last year. You had an accident the year before. You're kind of like the last person that should be messing around with anything while they're driving, right?
No, the accidents were not my fault, and I was not doing anything wrong at the time of those accidents. Right. So I don't feel that.
But ma'am, I would find by the testimony here that you did have an electronic device in your hand while you're driving. So I would find you responsible on this citation. Now, you do have a right to say, hey, I don't agree with what just happened there. I want to take this to formal hearing. Formal hearing is in front of the district court judges. It involves the prosecutor's office. You have a right to do that. To do that, you must do two things. One is you must ask for that within 7 days of today's date. Your window of opportunity to contest this further closes after those 7 days. And two, you must come in and post a cash bond in the same amount as the fine to guarantee your appearance at formal hearing. Do you understand your rights on appeal?
Yes.
All right. Then we're all set for what we need to do here today. I'm going to go ahead and release you. Thank you. We're all set. Thank you. Is that it for you?
Yeah, it should be.
Yep. All right.
Appreciate it.